Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I am so glad you're here. I thought today we'd do something a little bit fun, something I like to do about every 3 months. But first, let me just tell you guys, if you're new here, my name's Leslie and I'm thrilled to have you here. Normally I upload content mainly on cooking, but oftentimes some kind of shopping haul or grocery haul, some farming videos. You're going to see a little bit of everything here, some day in the life of. Normally it's cooking, but today we are doing something a little bit different, something I like to do about every 3 months, because it usually takes me about 3 months to get 15 items in my that I have purchased over these 3 months to share with you guys, and to share with you if I like them, how much I use them, and any of the details about them. So I hope you're here for it. It's a crazy week for us. We're selling chickens. We've got conferences, and I'm just probably not going to be doing a whole lot of cooking. So I wanted to share this video with you. It is an Amazon haul. The last 15 items I purchased at Amazon, and if I like them. So let's get this video started and get this show on the road. I have my list of items right here. And the first one, listen, I'm not going to give you prices because, as I have just recently learned, the prices on Amazon fluctuate quite often. This first item is this Caracilia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Caracilia women's two-piece sweater set. The pants are sweater and the top is sweater material, knit material, or knitted material. It is actually a sweater. I was absolutely thrilled. It was like $50 when I put it in my cart, and just so happened, and I'm thinking it may have been like a Labor Day special or whatever, but for some unknown reason, it came up in my cart for $14 and something, and I hit buy now. And then when I went back, I've already shared this outfit with you. I'll put it right here at some point. You may have already seen it, but I shared it in another video because I was so thrilled about the price I paid for it, and I wanted you guys to get one, but I went back and it was no longer that price. So just keep checking the prices. They go up and down periodically. So I'm not going to give you prices on this, but I will give you, it is a size small. The pants fit me perfectly. The sleeves are just a tad bit long. I just rolled them up one time. But I absolutely adore this outfit. In fact, I wore it to church yesterday. Loved it. Got tons of compliments on it. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. It kind of gives you like a jogger or harem pant effect almost, but absolutely love and adore this outfit, and super adore the price I paid for it. But like I said, I'm not going to give you the prices, but it's a Caracilia, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, women's two-piece set, and I got it in the size small. My husband just scared me. I didn't know he was in here, and I looked up. So if you saw me jump, that's why. So anyway, okay, let's go on to the SolleHux women's casual button-up marble print blouse. Now that's a mouthful, and it is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. I got it in the size medium. Now, there's not any button pulling, but there's kind of like a gap. When I turn to the side, you can sometimes see a gap. How I remedy that is a navy tank top underneath, and nobody knows, or they're none the wiser. I also wore this out one night, and I put a sleeveless V-necked cropped sweater over it and left the tail of the blouse hanging out in the front and the back, and it was absolutely adorable. This I got when I walked in. I went to pick up Bryant because we were going out to eat, and he was at the church working at a function. And when I walked in, everybody just was like amazed at how beautiful this blouse was. And I got tons and tons and tons of compliments. It is very high end at looking and feeling. The quality is right there. And I got that in the size medium. I would size up, especially if you have a little you know, extra stuff right here. I would definitely size up just to make it more comfortable there. But like I said, all you need underneath it is a navy tank top and you're good to go. They have this in multiple prints, multiple colors, so enjoy looking to pick out the one you want. But I loved this marble look. So moving on now to the Zessica, and that's with a Z, Zessica long sleeve striped color block shirt. Got it in the size small, and I got it obviously in green. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the color block stripe little trim around the neck and around the sleeves. It was beautiful. I got it in a size small. I could have probably gone up to a medium. I think that probably would have fit a little bit better. It wouldn't have shown my roll in the back quite as bad, but it still fit good. So it's probably very much true to size. But it was great. They have tons and tons of colors to choose from. I'll pull it out in just a second and show you how long it is, but you can wear it tucked or out. Either one is beautiful. All right, now we're moving on to a pair of pants. These are the Belle Pogue women's high-waisted wide leg jeans with button detail on either side, kind of like sailor jeans, sailor pants. I thought they were adorable. I did get them in size medium. They fit absolutely perfectly. The length is great for me. For reference, I am 5'3" on a good day. That's when like of a morning, I get up and I stretch and I don't worry about getting a cramp in my muscles when I stretch. But 5'3" on a good day, and probably more like 5'2.5" probably. But anyway, so for reference, that is my height, and they fit me perfectly. They're the absolute perfect length. I wore them with that marbled blouse one night. It was absolutely beautiful and it was gorgeous. So I did get those in the size medium. And again, I'm not sharing with you the prices because Amazon prices fluctuate quite a bit, but I do love these jeans. So go check them out. This next outfit, the brand, I am hearing so much about this brand from Amazon people. It's called Anrabess. And let me just tell you, the feel of the material is amazing. It is absolutely beautiful. This is a 2-piece set. Now, I have lots to share with you about this set. I love it. I have worn the top multiple times. The pants were a little bit big for me, and the waistband is probably 2.5 inches to 3 inches. I don't know. It's a big size band, and I literally roll the whole band over one time. So that's how extra long they were. But they're joggers, so they gather at the ankle, so it's not like you're stepping on them. So they're fine. The top is more of a cropped type or short top. It hits me perfectly because I'm short-waisted. It hits me fine, except for there's a slit in the side, and it's pretty high up. And so especially in the winter, I don't want no air getting to me because I stay cold anyway. Plus, I don't want my belly showing. So I wear a t-shirt or a tank top under it. Like I said, the material, excuse me, I had to sneeze. The material is absolutely wonderful. So soft. It is like very high end, wonderful. And I think because the material is so soft that I feel that seam, that diagonal seam on the leg. So I'm very much aware of that seam when I walk. And so that's a little bit, it's not aggravating or it's not bothersome. It's just, I notice it. I notice there's a seam there. So I'm feeling that seam. And, but like I said, it doesn't aggravate me, but, it's just, I notice it. But I do love this set. I love the color. It comes as a set. You don't have to buy it separately. And like I said, this brand, I'm hearing this brand everywhere. And I think this is probably the first items I've ever bought from them. And the sleeves were a tad bit long on the shirt. I do roll those up. And I haven't found a pretty way to roll those up. I've rolled them up and it's just not attractive, but I really don't care because it's just, I enjoy wearing the shirt. So this was another find on Amazon. All right, one more clothing, then we're going to move to shoes, and then we'll keep going to house and home and all that good stuff. So there's no pronunciation of this brand. It's just letters. BQDCQB. I don't know. But women's striped sweater polo. I love this. I think this is going to be, I've seen this look everywhere, this black and white striped look everywhere. And so I ordered it in size medium. I think I should have got a small. It fits me just a little bit larger than what I would have liked for it to fit me, but I'm going to keep it. It still fits good. So I have worn it. You've probably seen it in one of my other videos. And I love it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So BQDCQB, women's striped sweater polo. And like I said, I got it in a size medium. So this next item, I'm going to have to bend down and take off my foot. Now this one actually goes all the way back to July. And I have worn them almost daily since July. And it is these flip-flops. Now, I don't wear flip-flops much in the winter, but I'm going to be leaving these out because I often want something just to, if I'm getting up of a morning and I don't have my bedroom shoes handy, I'll stick on a pair of flip-flops, and these are so comfortable. These are absolutely amazing. But they are called the STQ Flip Flops Yoga Mat Thong. So I don't know if they're referring to this as the yoga mat or this material as the yoga mat, but whatever. I don't know, and I don't know. It doesn't matter to me because I think they're very comfortable. I love them. I got them in the size 8. I normally wear a 7.5, but they did not come in half sizes. So I got an 8 and they fit me perfectly. So if you are a half size, go up to the next size. Like I'm a 7.5, go up to an 8. They don't offer those shoes in half sizes. So, but oh my goodness, do I love them, and I wear them all the time. And look how well they've held up. Like I said, I've worn them pretty much all the time. Whoops, since July, and like there's hardly any wear on them. So they are great flip-flops. So I love them. So this next shoe is probably my most recent purchase. It is these Musshoe, Musshoe, I don't know, Musshoe, Musshoe, but they are in the size 7.5. I have never had a pair. Now I've had clogs, but never had a pair of like flat mules. And these were beautiful. And these are a suede material. However, when you look these up, they have them in different colors, different fabric coverings. Where this one has the pretty little bow here, they have some that has like a little twist knot, but it's the same shoe. There's a cushion foam on the bottom, super comfortable. I was worried about these being comfortable, but the most comfortable part is crazy. I mean, everything's comfortable, but up here in the top of this, right up here, there is cushion in the top part, and it feels so good. I love these. I wore these to church yesterday with the sweater outfit. It was absolutely beautiful. You've probably seen it already, but I love these shoes, but they are called the Musshoe Mules pointed toe flats, and I got it in a 7.5. And moving right along to the next item. The next item is, I have to look at my paper to see how to pronounce it, so just bear with me. Sajidose Heishi. I don't know. I may have butchered that. Gold beaded stackable bracelet set. And I believe I'll show it to you in a picture here, but here it is also. As usual, Amazon offers this in several different colors. I think there's a rose gold. I think there's a black. Absolutely beautiful. And it looked, the brown, I purchased the brown because I felt like that would go with a lot of my colors in my wardrobe. At some point, if I had a neutral on, I could wear those stackable bracelets. Sometimes I just take one of those bracelets out and wear it, and then sometimes I wear the whole stack. I absolutely love it. In fact, this is probably my first set of stackable bracelets, and all that means is there's several bracelets that you're putting on together, but I love it. So, but yeah, you can find that Sajidose Heishi gold beaded stackable bracelet set. All right, so that brings us to the end of our fashion segment. So let's move right on into home. With that being said, before we get into it, it is a chilly, chilly day here. In fact, my windows are open, but I told Brian it's almost, you know, I stay cold anyway. Make sure my mic's on. Yeah. That I could shut the windows and turn the heat on. I'm not going to do that, but it's pretty chilly. So I thought a great cup of coffee would be delicious right about now. And this is my favorite coffee. I get it at Walmart. It is maple pecan. Love it, love it, love it. It's in a little K-cup. I mean, it's not Keurig brand, but it's in the little K-cup things. And the reason I'm able to use that is because I have a wonderful coffee maker. So let me show you this, and that brings us to our next item. Our next item is the Hamilton Beach 2-way coffee maker. Bryant and I get up every morning and we drink a pot of coffee between the two of us. And so we make the full pot. But there are times, like in the middle of the day or late at night, one of us wants a cup of coffee and we like a little, you know, little K-cup. So this is a Hamilton Beach. We absolutely love it. There's a separate reservoir, water reservoirs. You have the one that you fill just for your coffee pot, and then you have one around in the back that fills for your K-cup, your individual cups of coffee. It makes a delicious cup of coffee. Like I said, this is, I can't remember the brand, maybe Green Mountain or whatever that brand is, but it's maple pecan, and I use the sweet cream zero sugar creamer in it. So good. It is delicious. Now, first thing of the morning, I want just regular Folgers coffee, but midday I like a little flavor, and it is so good. I don't think we've actually had a 2-way coffee pot in the name brand coffee pot, and we tend to like the Hamilton Beach. I mean, Hamilton Beach is the name brand, but we prefer it over the other. And it is so well. I will link this as well as all my clothes. I'm going to link them in the description individually. However, my storefront is also there. But if you're looking for clothes, I don't have a clothes. I've got to figure out how to make me a clothes segment. But everything is in kitchen and home. So go there to find everything. But I will link them separately out of my storefront in the description. And I'll also try to pin them in the first top comment. So just in case you're trying to find them. Moving right along, this is something I have ordered and I have not used yet. Caroline and I are planning a video where we are going to food prep for her. As some of you may or may not know, Caroline is my daughter. Her and her husband are expecting their third little baby in just a few weeks, and in November. And so she and I are planning to do some freezer meals, some that you can throw in the crock pot, some that are in pans that are casseroles you get out and fix. So these are Ziploc bag holders. I know you've seen them probably on other channels. You yourself may have some. I can't get in them. I can't get in them. But we're just going to riff right into them. But these we can set up. They are like bagged in a million ways here. They did not want you to get into these things, let me tell you. All right. Here we go. Okay, you just set these up, and depending on your size of bag, you can raise them up, and then you clip the sides of your bag on either side, and it holds it open while you fill the Ziploc bag. So this came in a set of 4, I believe, and they are called Baggy Rack Holder for Food Prep. So there you go. Be looking forward to that video. It's going to be great. So with the cooking idea still in mind, it is getting close to baking season for me when I start fixing goodies and all that kind of thing. And I always keep this pack of parchment paper sheets. They come already in the size of my pans, and as in great Amazon fashion, they are offered in a couple of different sizes for different size pans, but they're pre-cut. You don't have to wrinkle them up to make them fit. They just slip right into your cookie sheet, and there helps you with cleanup. It's wonderful. This is a 200 piece, and this lasts me all year. So here is what the box looks like. Like I said, it lasts me all year long. What I do is I slide this in my cabinet with my cookie sheets, and I just and I keep this facing out, and I just reach in and grab one out. I don't even take the box out. These are wonderful, and they're lifesavers. Okay, so those are called 200 piece unbleached parchment sheets. Now, here is something I have never had until recently, and it's probably my new favorite thing. It is reusable napkins, washable napkins. I love these. They come in a pack of 50, 2 rolls. You get both these rolls. This one has more of probably a darker print items. They're different. And this one probably has more springy or lighter colored items. But I've already used these. I have a bunch in the washing machine now, or ready to go in the washing machine. But they're wonderful. And really what they are, and if you have a sewing machine and fabric at home, this is a small piece of thin flannel that's been serged around the side. I don't have a serger, but if you had a serger, you could make these yourself. But they were fairly inexpensive, and I absolutely love these napkins. I love using them. I love them. And it saves on your trash. And just getting my family into remembering that I now have these, that's been the biggest problem. But they are wonderful, and you get a lot of them. So they are the 50-piece reusable paper towels, but they're really not paper, but you know. Anyway, okay, so here's something else I purchased back in July. So remember, we're going all the way back to July to get 15 items. This is lavender scented linen and room spray. Love it. I bought it to go with us on vacation, because when you're in a odd place, sometimes you don't sleep well. Sometimes everything's clean, but it may just have like it don't smell like your sheets or whatever. I took this with us, and I don't think I used it much on vacation, but boy, I have used it when I've got home because it just smells so good. It makes you kind of calm. That lavender calming scent is just wonderful. It doesn't hang around. It's not too strong. It's perfect. And so it is the lavender linen and room spray. Wonderful. And we are down to our last item, and probably one of my favorite. It is a book, and it is Lead Like It Matters. This is my husband's copy. He has actually read it through once and is on his way back through it a second time. It is so good. It is by Craig Groeschel. Craig, I always do that. I always put 2 G's. Craig Groeschel. And we're actually doing a leadership team building group at church. And we each are going through this book. We're doing like 2 or 3 chapters at a time, coming back and talking about it. And if you have any role, if you serve in any role at all, I think this is good. It revolves around church, but it doesn't have to. I think this is good for any kind of, if you lead anything, if you are involved in anything, you need to read this, and you need to it is so good. And I mean, if you are in charge of the cleaning at church, you need to read this book. If you're in charge of the board of stewards or the deacons or whatever, you need to read this book. It is so good. And I can't shout the praise. I haven't finished it. Now, Bryant's finished it once and is, like I said, on his way back through it. I am only like 6 chapters in, but I love it so far. It's an easy read. He's funny. He's kind of from my era, so a lot of the funny things he says are things I can relate to because it's back in my day. And so it is so good. So get you a copy of that, and get your pastor a copy. That'd be a great, hey, look, there you go. Pastor Appreciation is coming up in October. You need to appreciate your pastors. Get them a copy of that book. I think they will thank you very much. It is so good. All right, guys. So that is it for this video. We're going to end it here. I'm going to wrap up in a blanket. I'm going to turn a fall scene on my TV, and I'm going to get to editing this video. Remember, if you go to my storefront, even the clothes are going to be in the kitchen and home section. But I will try to link each individual item out of my storefront in the description. And if I can figure out how, I'll try to link them and pin them in the first comment and keep it up at the top. So, all right, with that being said, I'm going to say goodbye. I don't know what the rest of this week's videos hold, because tonight I'll be selling chickens. Tomorrow I have a conference, and yeah, it's going to be a crazy, wild week. But I'm thrilled to have you here. I enjoyed doing this so much with you guys. I'll see you next time on The Farming Pastor's Wife. Remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.